I'm petty. This is an old video, but I'm petty. I'm bringing it back. Someone called James. Okay. James, I'd like you to understand that the internet and modern technology is not a product of capitalism. Actually, capitalism has slowed us down on progress and innovation. We could be living like the Jetsons by now if it wasn't for monopolies. The internet was built with public money. The core idea behind communication on the internet is this: packet switching. This was developed by a research scientist, Paul Baran. The next stage of development was ARPANET, paid for by the US Department of Defense. That is not capitalism, that is government. Then TCP/IP was developed by another white guy, research scientist. This was, first of all, interlude. Get rid of him. It's not that white guys were better and that's why they created the internet. It's that they had the privilege of accessing the tools. If everyone on Earth had had access to the tools, what exponentially do you think we could have discovered by now? But back to this. The next step was this guy. A scientist who invented the World Wide Web. This is Tim Berners-Lee. Tim deliberately made the internet open. If he hadn't done that, he could have patented it and charged absurd licensing fees. He would have been absurdly rich, and we would just be absurdly oppressed. If he hadn't have defied capitalism, gone against the system, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Imagine you had to pay a fee just to access the internet. We would have had a monopoly on our online access without him. This fucking man's a hero. A true British hero. There you go. Something to be proud of. Do you even know who he is? Or are you just too worried about being a foot soldier for billionaires? Stop spewing the party rhetoric at me. The issue we have now is that capitalism is taking over the internet. It needs to be decentralized and open. But corporations are mulching in and stealing our data. We now live under surveillance capitalism. This is what Orwell wrote about. Google, Facebook, Amazon, these companies are hoarding your data and controlling the flow of free information. And it's not just the internet. On the aviation thing, we'd probably have biofuels by now if it wasn't for Boeing. Oil companies are proactively blocking innovation on renewable energy, while tech monopolies crush competitors instead of actually innovating. Never mind pharmaceutical companies who sit on life-saving drugs because it is less profitable for them to cure disease.